Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursued, forced him out. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Only a small gain. Now looking at...
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running through the tackle. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. We go with a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No shot to bring him down. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
With the catch, it's Etienne. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Georgia, number 4, with the grab and the score. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. 14, Georgia, 7, Texas. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The Longhorns offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
1st and 10 play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made inside the 10. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets past the tackler into open space now. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And it's a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? But he can't get there. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. What a play. The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. And now the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, a reverse. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
What an interesting call here inside your own 10. They're going to get the wide receiver involved in the run game. And I love him. He's a dynamic player. But the defense not fooled at all there for a short gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
At the 17-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away, begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Snags a quick throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Pressure is coming. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls it in for a big gain. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Gain makes it second and medium. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's ETN. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To the air, it's Rashada. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. The completion makes it 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Georgia. A strong fight back.
Number 5. With the catch and score.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 21. And it's good work by the coverage team. Play before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Off a crucial turnover. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. To the air, it's Rashada. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
Right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The sure hands. It's Blue. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He's past the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Manning. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Third down play coming up to try a field goal from here. 62 yards. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
That I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll feed the back again. Tough running to avoid a loss, but it just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They'll run it here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. We bring them down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Final minute of regulation. The crowd is really getting into it.
Get set, get set.
They're going to run it here. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right through. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, Kirk, we thought it might